But we see another one coming in here where the Joe Biden urges Republicans to take debt default off the table, warns interest rates will jump. You know what I'm saying? This is coming by Jeff Mason and Andrea uh, Shala. Shala. You know what I'm saying? One day ago. You know what I'm saying? Coming off the records or whatever they call them, Mutuals or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Washington, May 1st. You know what I'm saying? The U.S. President, creepy ass Joe Biden, acting U.S. President, creepy Joe Biden, cheating President Joe Biden into office on Monday, urged the House of Representatives Speaker Kevin McCarthy to take the potential for an unprecedented U.S. debt default off the table, warning that it would result in skyrocketing credit and mortgage. Yeah, because you are manipulating it, jackass. Acting as if like there's some natural occurrence because you can't balance the fucking books right. Americans is not, you know what I'm saying, is not a deadbeat nation. We have never, ever failed to meet the debt. Yeah, in order to make yourself look good. Creep Joe Biden told a small business, but you know, nobody wanted to hear that piece of lying ass crap. You know what I'm saying? Get out of my face. But we see the House Oversight Chairman James Comer accused creepy Hunter Biden, lawyers of intimidating witnesses. Oh, you think, Mark? You know what I'm saying? Look at what they did John F. Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer on Monday accused lawyers for the creepy Hunter Biden of intimidation. Look at what they did to the Republicans even during the election in 2020. Look at the bullshit they did when they did the insurrection that I think came from the demon Democratic planned out scheming fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I told people not to do that because that's exactly what they wanted, but they did it anyway because it was under the plans of the demon Democrat, and majority of the people that probably were out there were demon Democrat. You know what I'm saying? Or working with them or some kind of bullshit, or if they wasn't, they were thought they were doing something that would make a change and know for what that was wrong with. So something ain't right with that whole rushing of the White House in itself, and only one person was hurt, Mrs. Valley. You know what I'm saying? And then the mother couldn't get no justice even for that because, you know what I'm saying, she was probably no more than the scapegoat to make it look like it was deadly insurrection. Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the cost of her life, huh? You know what I'm saying? But we see here, you know what I'm saying, Comer chairman on Monday, you know what I'm saying, accused lawyers for the Hunter Creepy Biden for intimidating potential witnesses, you know what I'm saying, with potential witnesses and whistleblowers, assisting his panel probe into the first son's foreign businesses. Oh, he gonna try every fucking thing to stay out of jail. But that had been somebody else that had did that and caused that nuclear shit we see going on with Russia and all these different nations and lobbying and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? While your father sit here and lie in our fucking face as if he's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? In communication with our witness and give our little trinkets here and there, make people feel like you're doing something so good. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit that you're doing is some old shit or some bullshit that you had on the back burner from Obama, stupid ass. Killing not place ass, playing over there talking about she's Secretary of State and abandoning SEAL Team 6 according to that story or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't doubt half the shit that woman have done to people in this life. You know what I'm saying? And people sitting up there, still sitting up there listening to her prune face ass. You know what I'm saying? They need to kick her out of our country. You know what I'm saying? In communication with our witnesses. And what are you doing in communication with the witnesses? Wait, hold on a minute. The Joe Biden is in communication with the witnesses and with people who are cooperating from the subpoena standpoint. We know that they have been contacted by the attorney for creepy Hunter Biden. Comer said during an interview on Fox News, we feel that this is really close to a crossing. This is close to crossing the line. Obviously, their objectives, in my opinion, is Witness intimidation. This will not stand. Mr. Coleman is 100% right once again, coming off the New York Post. You know what I'm saying? By Victor Nava on the go. Easton on the 1 8 time. You know what I'm saying? And nobody got time to sit there with that. But we have another situation here, you know what I'm saying, by this idiot, you know what I'm saying, or he's not around anymore, I think he's gone, but, you know what I'm saying, when the owner of IBM, and, you know what I'm saying, was in bed with Hitler and the Rockefeller family, they having sandwiches while our boys were being blown to smithereens, probably on Normandy Beach, you know what I'm saying, but we see IBM replacing 78,000 human jobs with AI, including human resource. You know what I'm saying? By it looks like Noor Al Saiba. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, you know what I'm saying, coming off the Biden news or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? But we see here it could easily I can easily see 30% of that getting 30%. I can see 30% of that getting replaced by AI and automation over the 5 years. You know what I'm saying? 5 year period. You know what I'm saying? In more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? It's happening. Companies are actually replacing human workers with artificial intelligence. And I told you that would happen. But to see a lot of people are hard-headed and they're supporting the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Rather than standing up. Nobody see how to support the Republicans. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that jumping around like that any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? We're just talking about news and the justice that's going on back and forth. But it doesn't mean that I support any one of them in any shape or form 100%, because at any given time you can be betrayed. And that's something that the Demon Democrats, young people, and some of the people who grew up in, I'd say, you know, just the other day, they may have been born in 1977, you know, or shit like that. But a lot of them weren't studying the facts. The only facts they were studying is what the parents told them. You know what I'm saying? And little facts that they had in the little conversation and places of work and so forth, and the company they keep, you know what I'm saying, in more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? And we see that. We see that, you know what I'm saying? But we see in an interview with Bloomberg, IBM CEO, Arvin, or whatever his name is, Chrisan, you know what I'm saying, said that tech companies is slowly or suspending hiring for any jobs that could possibly be done by AI, including somehow human resource and other non-customer facing roles that amount to roughly 26,000 positions. All right? Wake up. You're sleeping. We see Merrick Garland stands by his testimony in Hunter Biden's probe despite IRS whistleblower cover-up claim. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, he won't stand by it because he ain't no more than a fucking jackass. You know, Merrick Garland ain't no more than an idiot Biden flunky. You know what I'm saying? And the Fraternal Order and Baphomet and the Secret Society and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Clown. But we see Mr. Al Sharpton coming in buying the BET for free. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the little star on there. I think we don't see that. You know what I'm saying? But we see Al Sharpton in more ways than one threatens actions against McDonald's over racial discrimination. Go ahead, Al Sharpton. For once, you're sounding a little better to me. You know what I'm saying? The fast food chain had been sued by several black franchise owners for, you know, persistent racial bias. Oh, yeah. And that is a fact. So get on that neck, Mr. Al Sharpton, and show us something for the first time in more ways than one. Now we jumping back to the AI situation. This is coming in by technology, you know what I'm saying? By Ryan Hogan, you know what I'm saying? One day ago off the Independent, you know what I'm saying? We see AI, the AI apocalypse is coming. Personally, I welcome our new robot overload. Yeah, like his goddamn brain. Whoever wrote that and said that. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have time to play with fools. You know what I'm saying? In more ways than one. But we see in this one, we see Josh Hawley attacks demon Democrats for providing these bullshit. But here's where we must start to look at this AI situation a little more better. You know what I'm saying? And you have a lot of people warning people about Elon Musk and his garbage because he's the one doing the job for them. You know, that's going to probably put our asses on it's done because you got to remember AI, like I said before, AI don't have to respect you. You know what I'm saying? And if an AI robot murder you, we going to prosecute the robot? What you going to do? Prosecute the robot? You know what I'm saying? You going to put the robot on trial? Yeah, so what justice you going to get out of a machine? You know what I'm saying? After he blew your sons or daughters or your family away on the orders on some wicked beast within our government talking about he's the president and chief and commander or whatever the case may be. We have to start looking at these things more carefully because it's highly important to our lives in the long run, you know, in many ways, but it's also very, very more important as to the children and the future of their lives that while you're supporting this garbage, you might be leaving them in garbage. You know what I'm saying? When you leave out. You know what I'm saying? And black people have a tendency to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't leave no inheritance for their children. Very few. You know what I'm saying? Here and in between. You know what I'm saying? Leave any type of inheritance. They don't teach their kids, to me, nothing about true entrepreneurship unless they seek it out. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, they either telling them get a job, join the military, or some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And what happened to the entrepreneurship and the $1 million making for them to become millionaires? You should be teaching your child to become a millionaire, not just to follow, you know, and lick balls. You know what I mean? And hope that when you do the sellout of your own people and lick them balls, you know, so you get millions of dollars and all types of benefits so you can smile and grin and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to cut it. You know what I'm saying? And this goes for all around the world, you know what I'm saying? And I. You know what I'm saying? We have to start looking at these situations more better because it's highly important that we do. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for Africa and everywhere else because once these people institute their AI program and put those type of robots, you should look up the robots that they have. They are more advanced than you really know of. You know what I'm saying? These robots, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you, the best way, the robots that they have, take a look at the movie I, Robot. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that robot in iRobot was that advanced, you know what I'm saying, and that skillful and this like that, how are people going to go up against that type of fight, you know what I'm saying, in any shape or form? But you should look up a lot of the robotics that they have today, you know what I'm saying, rather than sitting up there marveling in AI and see the potential of these robots. I've seen it. And I'm telling you right now, people don't get it together and they have to put those out on the street and this and that. They can put 1,000,000 of them robots. And another thing you must understand is that these robots don't need people to build them. Robots can build robots. You know what I'm saying? So imagine, you know what I'm saying, while you out there fighting a war and you don't even breathe fast enough to keep up like that, these robots is inside a factory building other killer robots just like themselves and even more advanced and can adapt to any situation in all ways. You know what I'm saying? Can you produce, you know, fighting force that fast? No, you cannot. You know what I'm saying? Because as you get murdered and hurt and killed by these robots, who's going to replace those people when they're gone? You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be producing robots more faster than you can breed. So you need to wake up and get it right. This is Point Black saying, stay in the fight and get it right. We going to win. One way or another. You know what I'm saying? Because we will not go silently into the night. So, farewell. One, we will meet again.